So Ben, first 3 points of the season in a new division, a bit of an action-packed roller coaster of a 4-2 win. You must be delighted overall.
Oh yeah, obviously the Lights come away from home, 3 points, tough place. Their home record last year was very, very strong, and you could feel that as soon as they got their first goal, the place was rocking. You know, it was a hostile place to play. So yeah, tested the character, you know, and it tested our quality. See what quality we had about us, and you know, I'm delighted with the boys. Delighted for the boys, to be fair, they come through that test. You know, out the other side with 3 points.
In that first game of the season against Potters Bar, we started brilliantly, had a great 15-20 minutes, and then obviously tailed off a little bit after the first water break. Today, same again, but this time we managed to get the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, it was a different football game today, wasn't it? I'd say, I'm not going to be disrespectful to Potters Bar and say it wasn't a football game, it was. But today it was two teams that were really expansive and trying to play football. You know, so it was an open game, and yeah, thankfully we took our chances early on. And 2-0, you're thinking, can you go and get a third and kill the game off? And didn't quite come, did it? You know, so yeah, it's a case of just hanging in there and making sure you get into half time at 2-0. 2-1, suddenly again it's a big test, because they're vocal behind you, and you could feel the momentum really swing their way.
One other sort of point to take from this was that all 4 of our goals came from players who were in their first season at the club. Obviously Helga took his goal very well when the ball presented itself to him in the second half to give us help us retake the lead. But in particular, you must be delighted for the likes of Hassan and Marcel, who are going to be leaned on a little bit this season.
Yeah, definitely. You say, Marcel's not scored all pre-season, so you know, that would be a little weight off his shoulder, and you know, he can just crack on now. But yeah, Hassan as well. We brought him in to score goals and assists, you know, and he's done just that tonight. Great finish for both goals. So yeah, delighted for the new lads. But to be honest, it was more about the energy, the effort, and the togetherness towards the end of the game that I'm more pleased about, rather than, you know, it's great for scoring goals, but you know, celebrating tackles, celebrating clearances. You know, that's the thing that will get us points in this league. You know, and yeah, it's good to see that.
Obviously confidence will be on the rise for those players that scored the goals, but overall as well for the team, who must have been eager, given the new division, given the quality of the teams we're coming up against. They must have been eager to get that first 3 points on the board as soon as possible. Yeah,
definitely. The longer it goes on, the longer you're wondering when it's going to come. So yeah, it's nice to get a good first 3 points on the board. You know, I've said to anyone that will listen, it's going to be a tough start to the season to us, regardless of who we're playing. It's going to be a tough start because we've had all of pre-season away. The first 4, maybe 5 games of the season are going to be away. So yeah, new league, new players, playing away from home. You know, it's really important that we do start well. You know, our home form last year was really strong, so you know, that's something we'll hopefully have our pitch ready, and you know, be able to play at home soon, and you know, kick on with the momentum we had from the playoff game. But I say, overall, yeah, really happy tonight. I thought we played some good stuff at times, showed some vulnerability other times, but actually it was nice to see the resilience of the players to have a knock of going 2-2. As soon as that goes 2-2, there's only one winner. Really, in any game of football you normally see, goes 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, there's only one team going on, especially away from home. So to then come back again, you know, show great mental resolve. I'm really pleased, and say, you know, JR, our new coach, has done some fantastic stuff on the training pitch with the lads. It's those things you don't find out until you're in those moments. You know, and it was really good to see. So onwards and upwards.
And finally, you said from Potters Bar to Haringey tonight, you said obviously there will be 2 different styles of games. We've got Boas and Pitsy the following week, this coming weekend. So more of the same, do you think, or what kind of a challenge do you think you're expecting?
I think a similar type of game, to be honest. You know, I know James Collins really well. We've got obviously an ex-player in ours, and Bola Dewadu. But yeah, they've got some good. Looking at their squad, there's some good players there. They've not started the season as they would have liked. But again, if you look, we weren't far off having 2 losses today. It could have gone the other way, couldn't it? And we would have been in the same position. So, you know, you can't read anything into that. Got good players, so I expect them to be a good side and a tough test, because they're going to be very hungry to get their first 3 points on the board as well. So yeah, we just got to go there and focus on our jobs and what we do. You know, and we've evolved as a side. To be fair, we've adapted quite a few things from last season. You know, and hopefully those things will stand us in good stead to play against any type of opposition.